4K.
So we are currently heading from Arizona. We were in Tucson, Arizona, and we are heading into Wichita Falls. That's our end game, so to speak. Wichita Falls, Texas. We have some packages showing up at our home base there that we need to pick up. However, it's the beginning of February, and by the time you guys see this, it'll be a couple weeks back. But we are driving into a snowstorm, and Border Patrol just stopped us here in New Mexico.
They blocked the whole interstate off.
They're pulling everybody off the interstate, asking where they're going, and
because they're closing roads.
Yeah, so they're closing the passes ahead of us. He basically told us we just need to keep driving.
He said if we keep driving, we're going to be in the snow, but we'll be able to make it through. But if we stop for anything, we're not going to make it through because they're going to close it.
So, because we just drove past White Sands, and we were thinking, oh, well, we'll stop there because we've got a couple days before we absolutely have to be in Wichita Falls. But he basically told us we shouldn't stop. So we are going to have to come back to see White Sands because it is on our list of places we want to check out.
Well, and we do have the right tires too. We have the BF Goodrich, the KO2s, which are the Mountain and Snowflake. So we're actually allowed to be on the road right now without chains or any of that stuff. So
there's no reason we will not have to stop and chain up the car or the trailer, which is really good.
We'll just drive straight on through. Gotta have the right tires.
We may or may not be camping in the snow tonight. We have a plan to camp in the snow. If I chicken out ahead of that, we may be hoteling it. And we may just park in a rest stop and sleep in the car tonight. So
snacks.
We stopped
jerky
and got some Chef's Mix. This is not the only bag. We got some others. We got some beef jerky. We have definitely enough water in the car to hold us. We are going to stop and drain our tanks for the trailer, however.
We're watching the temperature, and when the temperature is going to get down to a certain temperature, we're going to stop and drain our fresh water.
Yeah, as of right now, we have 50 degrees outside, but it is going to get down well below freezing tonight, no matter where we stop at this point. So
probably 9.
It's gonna be cold, y'all. So we're gonna take you with us.
Snow's right all around us.
So the snowstorm is, I don't know if it shows terribly well, but those dark clouds are snow.
It is actually snowing on the mountain pass right in front of us.
Yeah, we're starting to get raindrops here and there, but it's gonna snow, and it's gonna start snowing soon. So it's gonna be interesting next couple days. Our last package is supposed to show up in, I believe, 2 days. So we are in this weather for sure for tonight and tomorrow night, and then we will be driving as far south as fast as we can. The boys are in the back hanging out. They did school this morning, and then they had a chance to play for a little bit, but now they're just watching something. So to pass the time, because today is a very long drive day for us. We started this morning as the sun came up, and we will definitely be driving past dark, would be my guess tonight.
Only because they're closing the passes, and we got to make it through first.
Yeah, we want to make it through the mountain ranges, for sure.
We have to make it through before they close it, or we're going to be stuck for like a week.
Don't want to be stuck here. I want to be able to get to Texas. All right, we will pick up the camera if things get dicey. But as of right now,
or when they get fun.
We'll see.
We start crab walking blades around. We'll get the camera out.
So, yeah, it's gonna be a fun couple days.
Elk in the road.
Because snow wasn't enough. All right, y'all. The snow has started.
We dropped from 59 down to 36 and it was snowing immediately. We did stop and drain our freshwater tank.
Good morning, guys. So we made it into this small campground here in Texas last night. We went ahead and brought our heater up here.
See me.
Do you see you? All right, so we are here. We have the winter liner in. The boys are all still sleeping except for a little bit here. I don't know if it's gonna show here. We have
new fans.
We have frost all over the tent. So there's frost all over the outside of the tent.
We got new fans. We got new fans.
We do have some new fans. We put a fan up in each corner of the sides of the tent so that it pushes the moisture out.
I don't find that fan.
Of course, we're not going to be able to get it all out. No, we're just going to leave it there. So we are packing up and moving on because we have to get... Anyway, so we are packing up and putting the tent away. It is 8 degrees outside right now with a wind chill of -12. So it's chilly, y'all. We did get about a half of an inch to an inch of snow last night, but it's really windy, so there's no snow on the tent for the most part. So my job is to get everything packed up, and my little man is absolutely going crazy. So, all right, we'll see you soon. I've got to say that I am super, super impressed with the combination of the 23-0 tent with the winter liner and a heater. It got, I would say, well below 7 degrees last night, and the wind chill was -12.
Our little heater we had on low and the setting number 1 instead of 3, and we had the winter liner in and we were toasty all night long. In fact, the boys didn't even sleep inside their blankets.
There's one that did, but that's just because his bed is right up against the wall. So he was wrapped up, but he was warm when he was in his blanket, so we were good. Like we did not freeze last night.
We didn't freeze until we got out of the tent, but inside the tent was super toasty.
Jackson, when he woke up this morning, he looked at me and he said, "Mom, it's not cold, it's hot." I was like, "Wait till you get outside, buddy. Wait till you get outside." But yeah, so winter camping in this rig with this setup the way we have it, it's doable. As long as you don't have to be outside at all.
We are packed up. We had to take multiple times stopping and getting back in the car with the heat on blast to warm our hands and feet. And then go back out, do the next step. And once we got to a certain point, we started alternating. That way we could keep moving and not let the wind, because the wind is blowing at 25 sustained and it's gusting up to 45. So We got it done. Normally it takes us about 5-ish minutes to put it all away. Today it took about 20, but it's still pretty fast. But yeah, we're on our way to Wichita Falls, Texas, to our Texas home base. That's actually the name of the place we use for residency. And
all of our mail forwarding goes there. So
we're gonna pick up all of our packages. There's one package that's coming from Mississippi, and supposedly it's delayed. We'll see.
Hopefully it's not. We'd really like to get out of the cold temperatures, so this is not the time to try and go get stuff from our home base. But we were not expecting it to get quite this cold. We knew it was going to be chilly coming north, but I think we came during, well, I know we came during a cold front. So, oh well, we're making it work.
Oh, and by the way, we figured out how to fix our big zipper issue with the big zipper in the cover. We just used some white lithium grease, the same stuff that you put on your ball and hitch for your trailer.
It worked instantly. We were having a hard time getting the zipper to go together for the cover. So where it, like at the bottom of a zipper or jacket where you start the zipper, that part of the zipper was struggling really bad, and then it would hitch every few feet from just dust and debris getting inside the zipper pull. Put a little bit of grease on it, not a lot. You literally, as soon as you can start seeing it on the zipper, that's enough. And you just zip it back and forth a few times, get it lubricated, and it zipped up perfectly, no hitches. Thank goodness we figured that out before the freezing temperatures, because I am really glad we did not have to fight that zipper this morning.
Yeah.
All right. So we just stopped at probably one of the best places we've eaten in a while. It is a little hole in the wall, like super tiny little mom and pop shop type place. It's called the Jack Rabbit Grill, and they are in Rawls, Texas. So if you are running through here, what is this?
Highway 82.
On Highway 82, going through Texas. It's a little small town. I highly recommend you stop and check them out, because it is so good. We got breakfast there, and got all of the boys like full adult size meals, and they annihilated them. All that was left was like a few little french fries, and it's not a small plate. So super recommend. Very, very good food. We did not pull our camera out other than to take a few pictures, which I can post in here to show you what it looked like inside, because we didn't want to look all touristy. It was really good food, you guys. I am not sure if the camera is picking up the fact that our trailer is swaying behind us like crazy. The road in front of us is drifting. So you can see there's like spots where it's black and then spots where it's super white. Well, it's drifting, which is making us go up and down and all over the place, which is making the trailer
So this is the only
jump.
This is the only bad part about an independent suspension trailer. When you're driving in drifts like this, it catches the trailer and swings it around.